Hi, Kutha again in a day. Um, uh, apparently it's time for another video. Um, First things first, I wanted to welcome a new subscriber I have, which is, hey, good. I got 11 now, onward and upward. Um, by name of eBilly99. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope that I can, just keep on doing the things that you like that made you decide to subscribe. Um, like I said, thanks, appreciate it. Um, Now on to a topic of this particular little video. A little while ago, I did a video about how "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" was ruled unconstitutional, and I thought that when I did that video, I was sure that I was probably going to be doing a follow-up. Just because of the fact that the topic, don't ask, don't tell. I mean, this is a pretty big thing in the military because it's one of those that is, if you are in the military and you're found to be homosexual, with don't ask, don't tell, you can be discharged without any question. Just bam, you're out. Which I had a problem with because, like, in the previous video on this, I have a friend of mine who had worked his ass off because his family was a military family. He had family members going back at least 3 generations that were all in the military. And he himself was going through ROTC at the time and then decided not to enter the military after he did some checking into Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And which was wrong. I mean, it was wrong on so many levels because he was just. I mean, first off, in ROTC, he was hiding who he was from everybody. He was putting up some big charade of "No, I'm not gay," and I know it hurt him. And so I remember talking with him about it several times. Where he swore me not to say anything to anybody that I could get back to ROTC. And then when he didn't go into the military, which was just, I mean, I very rarely have seen anybody so crushed, and especially coming from him because, like I said, he was such a good guy. To see something like that happen to him, it was just awful. So when I heard that "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" was ruled unconstitutional, I was all for it. I mean, this is like I said, as I said in the original video, this is a great step towards equality in America. You know, where things like sexual orientation will not affect what people think or how you do your job or anything like that. This is a big step in that direction. Well, of course, reading through the news like I've been doing a lot lately, never know when the inspiration for a new video comes along. Um, Found out that Senator John McCain is leading a group of Republicans to basically repeal "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." I mean, not repeal, but basically keep it in place to basically get the unconstitutional ruling on it basically repealed. And I was just kind of shocked by that. I mean, John McCain's a Republican, and he's a politician on top of that. I don't put a lot of stock in what politicians say. I mean, the jokes about them are there for a reason. And, but, I mean, coming from McCain, it just really surprised me because it's like, I know he's a politician and everything, but this man is a Vietnam War vet. He's been through some shit. I mean, this man has been through hell the likes of which a lot of us in America will never see and hope that we never see. You know, he was a prisoner of war, and the man went through some shit. And, but since 2008, when he ran for presidency, the McCain that is there now is not the McCain that I was like initially looking into. Because, I mean, I had a lot of respect for this man because of the things he went through, and I knew that he had at least some idea of what we as Americans would like to see happen. You know, there were sometimes it seemed like he actually even looked past his whole party affiliation in the things that he was voting on. And then all that disappeared at 2008. I mean, now he's a standard Republican, and I ended up losing a great deal of respect for him. I still give him credit where credit's due because, like I said, the man went through hell and back. And but him to do this, to be leading this is just, it so blows my mind. You know, which is why I'm glad that he's actually meeting opposition from Lady Gaga. You know, and granted, with her, I don't listen to her music really. She has a couple songs I heard that I don't mind, but the the stance that McCain is taking, I mean, it needs someone basically like her to come up. I mean, she's just got a humongous fan following that she's actively calling upon to, if McCain is going to keep trying, that she's going to do everything she can with her fans to try to get senators opposing McCain. And this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. You know, and like I said, it's also one of the reasons why this is so surprising to me that McCain would be leading this. Because, I mean, you know, with McCain doing this and putting that in there, he's basically saying that go ahead. I mean, if you're homosexual, go ahead, join the military. We'll weed you out later. I mean, is that really the message that John McCain wants to send? I really don't think so. You know, but I mean, with him doing this, you know, promising that if he has to, he'll do a filibuster, you know, to ensure that he gets his bill passed, you know, and that's wrong. I mean, because what he's basically doing here is he's basically saying, you know, basically dangling the carrot of military service in front of people who want to serve in the military, and basically telling them that it's like, you know, you'll get your chance, but it will go away as well. That's, like I said, that's not right. He had his chance. He was given his chance to serve his country, and he did. And now for him, after all he's been through, to sit there and basically say, go ahead, serve your country, but if you're homosexual, we'll get you on out of the military. It won't be a big deal. Now that is wrong, Senator McCain. You know, that is very wrong. There are people in this country, whether they're homosexual or straight or whatever affiliation to whatever political party, you know, whatever road of life that they come from, that want to serve in the military. Let them. Their sexuality, their religious the language, their religious domination. My English is sucking right now, folks. I'm sorry, but their background, all those things are basically a moot point when they join the military, because they're joining the military because they want to join the military. And nobody should have a policy hanging over their head to where if something that is found not what they would want for the military about them, and then it allows them to actually be booted out of the military. I mean, there's people. I mean, Lady Gaga herself, when she did her video on YouTube. Like I said, sorry, that whole language thing going right now. When she did her video on YouTube, she pointed out some of the statistics of how many military personnel had been discharged because of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. 400 in the Obama administration alone. Well over 10,000 since 1993 when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was first put in. So that's, that had to stop. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, especially in this progressive age to where you're told to go out and follow your dreams, be all you can be, all that good stuff. And a policy like that is just, it's, God, it's just, you can't, that policy is so ridiculous. It's keeping people from doing something they want to do just because there's one facet of their life the military don't like. And it shouldn't be that way. If a person wants to serve in the military, it should be their right as an American to say, sign me up. So I am, like I said, I've got, after I get done posting this, I'm going to have the links down in the below bar so you can see the original article. And also Lady Gaga's video reply to John McCain, and also to her followers, her fans, and whatnot that are urging them to get hold of their senators and do what they can to basically stop John McCain's attempt at making sure that Don't Ask, Don't Tell stick around. And the only real thing that I can say about that is that I agree with it, and that if you get hold of your senator and whatnot, do urge them to stop McCain from doing this bill that him and his Republican followers want, and stop him from doing his whole little filibuster. From what, if I remember correctly, it would take 60 senators to do that. So let's try to get those senators so that way McCain can't do this. Anyway, I'm running a little bit long, as usual. Sorry about that. I'm still in the habit of just kind of rambling and winding on. But so anyway, that's just my 2 cents on this particular topic. And like I said again, I'd like to welcome eBilly99 for becoming a new subscriber. Thanks a lot. And hopefully I will see you all around later. Take it easy.